2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Back in Brooklyn, the Nets tip off the beginning of a homestand.
The start of a homestand here, a short one, but nonetheless a very important one. So you want to get off to a good start.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Kid. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shoots the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunities.
And Embiid throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Worthy. Outside for Pippen. And the Nets, another three.
Three-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Well, you got to respect Kidd's decision-making. I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll that he's comfortable passing or shooting.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night. And so he hits the technical free throw. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
It's Pippen on the wing. Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Rose. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
On the wing, Worthy. Pippen down low. Banked in off the glass.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Magic making a switch here. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 7. Outside, KD. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You got to admire the speed of big game James Worthy. Really accelerates and excels in the open court.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the inside. Stolen by Artest. To the middle. Outside for Durant. There's the pick. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Morant. Good defense by Wembanyama. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Now here's Durant. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Embiid. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Worthy, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 7. Takes it out to Leonard from downtown. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Going upstairs, Mr. Artest. Yes, sir.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. The Nets with the lead. 1:05 left in the first. Brown. And the layup falls.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Marion. Back to Jokic. Outside for George. Marion outside. Just 4 to shoot. Hands it from downtown.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
inside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Towns. Good defense by Jokic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
With the drive, bucket off the crossover.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And as the first
17.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. It's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
And there's the speed that Battier possesses, using it to cap off the break there.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
It's Brown on the wing. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Edwards. Stolen by Bosch. Brown right side. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Rose. From outside the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Bosch scanning the floor. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now, here's George. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Edwards. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Battier. They double him with Jokic. Fires away from outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
And stretching out his shot from deep, Holmgren has developed some pretty solid range.
Outside Bosch. Now Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
To the inside. Stolen by Bosch. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Magic trailed by 9. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Jokic. Embiid, no good. Brown outside. And there's the drive. Embiid with the steal. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitutions.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Wembanyama. They get the rebound. Pass to Pippen. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Wembanyama. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Morant. It's a 10-point game. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The three from Tatum. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Stolen by Artest. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Durant wide open. He fires. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
And that one's good by Pippen.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Outside for Wembanyama. Worthy outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
To the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Now into the line for your next.
And Tatum launches it from deep. No good on the quick three.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now Durant, following the three-point attempt by James Worthy. KD looking around. Tough two from Durant.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Now Brown. Down low. Here's Worthy.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so Morant will bring it up for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Embiid. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
The Magic have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Brooklyn has possession. They've led by as much as 10. It's stolen by Edwards. Last break. Here come the Magic. The flush by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Devin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And Jamal. Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Here to put on the show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Good on the second free throw.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Orlando trailing here. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Pass to Mikan. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Embiid inside the line. No good with the triple.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Let's see what you got.
Nets on defense. They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. Here's KD.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Here's the screen. Brown feeling it out a bit. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Outside Rose. Inside. Embiid. Off target at the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Rose. And no good. Some solid defense from Brown. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
The Nets working the ball around now. With the floater. And they pick up 2. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Right side George. Here's Brown. 8 points for him. Clock at 4. Was shot by Payton, no good. And stolen by Payton. To the left side wing. Here's Mikan. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to take your medicine and wrap Mikan up because he's a big guy to deal with.
George Mikan.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
The shot by KD. No good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's our test. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Back to George. George double teamed. Outside Bosch. Out to Payton. 6 to shoot. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Here's George. And Tatum pulls it down. The Magic trailed by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Morant with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Tatum. Pass to Holmgren. No good again that time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gilmore. The kick out to Bosch. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Bosch, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Magic. 17-point game. Fires the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Brown. Driving inside. And Brown throws it down hard.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Nets. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking.
44.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets leading by 19 points. And here is Kidd. Jokic inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
The 3 from Tatum.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
No good from Hamilton. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And it's Leonard missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And here's Tatum for 3.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Takes it out to Leonard. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Shoots over Towns. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Orlando's ball. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Left side, Tatum. From deep 3-point territory. Rebounded by the Nets. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Morant. To end the drought. The Magic again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Tatum, that's good.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Jokic a screen. Here's Kidd. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Battier. To the inside. Takes it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Jump shot is good that time.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And it's sent back by Jokic. Nobody near Leonard. That ball. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Back to Towns. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it up and in.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Pass to Jokic. Inside. Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Leonard, no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And he makes good on the layup.
John Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by Morant. Back to Jokic. Outside for Kidd. Lets the three fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
Pass to Tatum. Over Pippen. Tatum no good. The Nets on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
Tatum at the elbow. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Offside Pippen. .125 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A three-pointer is right on target.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Scottie Pippen.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Pippen. Plays it up and banks it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Both free throws good from Morant. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Pippen. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
And Orlando making a change here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's KD for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Here's Pippen. And the shot goes down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
That's tipped. Stolen by Artest. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable,